Standard 6E says examine the origins and events of the Civil War. Our concepts are war, location, place, event, time, conflict, conquest, and interactions. I need to know the origins of where the events of the Civil War took place. I need to know the events of the Civil War. Our key skills are to examine, and your verb, targeted cognitive process verb is also examine. Your core tasks will be, I need to take the steps in learning where the events took place during the Civil War. I need to research the events of the Civil War and refamiliarize myself of them. So let's look at this. So the Civil War began in 1861. There was tensions between the northern and southern states over slavery and states' rights and western expansion. So the election of Abraham Lincoln helped fuel the fire. The war between the states began. It ended in Confederate surrender in 1865. The conflict was the costliest and deadliest war ever fought on American soil, with some 620,000 of 2.4 million soldiers killed, millions more injured, and much of the South left in ruin. This gives you some background. You had the bleeding of Kansas, the Kansas-Nebraska Act. You had the outbreak of the Civil War in 1861, Fort Sumter in Charleston, South Carolina. You had the Virginia, Arkansas, and North Carolina states involved. There was Civil War in Virginia with Robert E. Lee and Jackson. They successfully drove back the army.
To go further to
See, the first battle of Bull Run was in First Mansa. At Chancellorsville, Jackson was shot by one of his own men and mistook him for Union cavalry. His army was amputated and he died from pneumonia 8 days later. So you will just take these resources right here and examine them to answer the questions to when did the Civil War take place, what happened during the Civil War, the events, and it'll help you with that standard.